Madden fans, Madden NFL 26 is just around the corner, coming out this August. And from what we've seen so far, it's shaping up to be maybe one of the biggest games they've had in the last decade. So today we're going to dive into 5 reasons I believe you should be hyped for Madden 26. Number 1, next level player authenticity with QB and coach DNA. And for me, this is massive. Madden 26 is introducing QB DNA and coach DNA, powered by a all-new AI-driven machine learning system trained on nearly a decade of real-life analytics and data. What does that mean? Well, QB DNA, quarterbacks will no longer feel generic. We're talking about every quarterback, or most quarterbacks, having their signature throwing motions, realistic pocket presence, unique scrambling styles, and authentic arm slots. Josh Allen's powerful arm, Lamar Jackson's agile evasions will be replicated in the game with incredible detail, making every signal caller feel truly distinct. And this isn't just cosmetic, it impacts how the game plays and how the quarterbacks play, making every quarterback's play style a strategic consideration when you're building out your teams. Now, to add to this, you have the coach DNA. So your favorite NFL coaches will finally have their distinct philosophies brought to life in Madden 26. So you can expect to see Dan Campbell's aggressive 4th down calls or Kevin O'Connell's creative offensive schemes mirrored by the AI itself. This adds a whole new layer of strategic depth with dynamic coaching suggestions called the play sheets and multiplayer counters that will adapt to your tendencies, forcing you to think just like a real life coordinator or head coach. Now, adding to this, we have number 2, explosive NFL movement and overhauled physics. So they're continuing to up the physics-based tackling system they had from last year's game, and they're trying to deliver the fastest, most responsive gameplay experience yet with Madden 26. From what people have said with early hands-on impressions, they confirm the game feels a lot quicker, akin to what we saw from College Football 25, with players exhibiting a more explosive feel when cutting, hitting holes, making moves. And one of the devs said that this game 4-2 feels like 4-2. What that means is your fast, speedy guys out there, they're going to feel like fast, speedy guys when they're running north to south. If they're really shifty east to west, they're going to feel and be really shifty east to west. So again, this direct response from player feedback is aiming to bring and bridge the gap between, of course, what we've seen with the faster paced college football and the more traditional sim with Madden. So really excited about that. But beyond the speed, the physics expansion promises authentic contact outcomes. So we're talking about new catch tackles, more impactful stiff arms, trucks, significant improvements to pass coverages with new mechanics like custom defensive zones, knockouts, and swats. Every hit, juke, every collision should feel more dynamic and realistic than they've ever been before with this year's Madden. Number 3, something I've been hyped for, and it was significantly showcased, was the immersive and dynamic weather effects. So get ready for really impactful weather. Madden 26 features a complete overhaul of how they've done weather with heavy snow, fog, and rain. And it won't be just visual flair. They're going to genuinely impact how the game plays, with impacting visibility, movement, stamina, and ball security. Imagine players slipping and stumbling in the blizzard or in a torrential rain, or the ball becoming incredibly slippery, leading to increased fumbles or bad throws. Even better, there's a new layer of detail. Cold weather teams may have an advantage at home in these extreme conditions, while warm weather teams could tire out faster when playing in the heat or something of that nature. So depending on your home field advantage, teams that aren't accustomed to those conditions will struggle more. So this is a crucial strategic element, making the home field advantage in certain stadiums a real factor, just like it is in real life. So especially as you progress into colder weeks towards the end of the season in franchise mode, you're going to see this come into effect. Now, number 4, moving on to franchise mode, getting deeper with the wear and tear system continuation from college football and also coach abilities. So wear and tear system, this is new systems impacting player performance over the course of a game and throughout the season, forcing you to strategically manage your roster and consider player fatigue. You'll need to make smart decisions when to substitute players in and out, thanks to the dynamic substitutions and upgraded trainers for trainer roles to help with crucial managing player health, stamina, fatigue, all of that. So the trainer role actually really important when you upgrade them with the coaching abilities. Now, to add to this coaching abilities, you also have play sheets. So you're now able to customize your weekly game plan against opponents with new AI and coaching abilities that can be triggered based on in-game scenarios. Leveling up your coach unlocks more abilities, as we've seen from the past, and give you access to play sheets, allowing you to add extra plays to your playbook based on your coach's progression. This adds a rich layer of strategic customization and decision making to your franchise, and will make every single week feel like a true chess match between you and whoever you're playing against in your franchise gameplay. And with modernized roster management, you're going to see new depth chart positions like edge, nose tackle, long snapper, and even gadget players like a Travis Hunter who can play both ways, now reflected in a modern NFL roster construction. So all of these additions trying to make franchise and the gameplay deeper than we've ever seen. And lastly, number 5, the enhanced presentation and broadcast realism. So they're stepping this up big time in terms of presentation, trying to make it the most authentic NFL broadcast feel yet. With team-specific authenticity, expect to see team-specific runouts, iconic crowd chants like the Minnesota Skull chant or Baltimore's pregame light show, and mascots. Coaches will also have realistic gear and apparel, so they're going to be looking like their real-life counterparts in this year's games, which hopefully means you're going to be able to have more options when creating your own custom coaches in franchise or whatever it may be. But the presentation from the lighting, the pregame is stepped up from whatever it was, we'll say like a 7 or an 8 up to a 20 for this year's game. It looks really, really, really special. And they're saying there's going to be dynamic halftime shows and broadcast packages. So new editions of Scott Hansen will host dynamic halftime shows, providing a fresh and engaging break in the action. Plus, you're going to have custom broadcast packages for Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night matchups, making each game look, feel, and sound different, elevating the overall immersion of the Madden 26 experience. So with all this, Madden 26 is shaping up, I believe, to be a significant leap forward for the franchise, focusing more on core gameplay, strategic depth, and real-to-life presentation, bringing you closer to the real-life NFL experience. So again, mark your calendars coming on this August. Madden looking like it's going to be something special this year, but I want all your thoughts down below. Let me know what you are and are not excited about, or what question marks you may or may not have, and keep it tuned here for more Madden 26 coverage and College Football 26 coverage as we head towards launch. But stay safe, God bless, and we'll catch you guys back at the next one.